DM Science and Plants World presents about the Racemose Inflorescence. Inflorescence is defined as a group of flowers arising from a branched or unbranched axis with a definite pattern. So the inflorescence based on the branching pattern and the other characters like numbers and arrangement of flowers and some specialized characters, the inflorescence are classified into 4 types. They are the indeterminate, which is also called as racemose, determinate, which is also called as cymose, mixed inflorescence and specialized inflorescence. In this video, we are going to see about the racemose. Here, the central axis of the inflorescence, that is peduncle, possesses the terminal bud which is capable of growing continuously and produce lateral flowers is called racemose inflorescence. That is, the stalk which bears the group of flowers has the potential to grow continuously. Here, in this type of inflorescence, the olden flowers are placed at the bottom of stalk, that is inflorescence, and the younger flowers and buds are placed at the apex region or top region of the inflorescence. The racemose inflorescence is further divided into 3 types based on the growth pattern of the main axis. Yes, the main axis is the peduncle, that is the stalk of the inflorescence. Based on the main axis elongated, here according to the axis elongation, the racemose inflorescence are categorized into 6 types. They are the simple raceme or raceme, second one spike, third one spikelet, fourth one catkin, fifth one spadix, sixth one panicle. Now before going into the inflorescence, we should know the technical terms which used to define the inflorescence. First one is the peduncle. The main axis that bear flower is called as peduncle. Pedestal, the flower attached to the peduncle by means of flower stalk is called as pedestal. Sessile, the flower that doesn't contain the or without the pedestal. Bract, it is a modified or specialized leaf that found with reproductive structure, that is flower or inflorescence. Now we are going to see about the simple raceme or raceme. The inflorescence with unbranched main axis that bears the pedicellated flowers in acropetal succession. So here the flowers are pedicellated. That means the flowers contain the stalk-like structure which helps to attach the flowers to the main axis of inflorescence, that is peduncle. Here the flowers are arranged in acropetal succession, that is the olden flowers placed at the bottom of inflorescence and the younger flowers are placed at the apex region of the inflorescence. Example for simple raceme is mustard, radish, clotellaria and all. Here you can find the mustard flower. Here in this picture you could find the peduncle, pedestal, olden flowers and younger flowers. So in this picture you could see that the presence of olden flowers at the bottom and the younger flowers at the top region, that is called as acropetal section, as I said before. Next one is the spike. Spike is also an unbranched indeterminate inflorescence. Indeterminate means racemose inflorescence which contains the bisexual and sessile flowers. As I said before, sessile means the flowers do not contain the pedestal, that is the stack of flower which helps to attach the flowers to the peduncle, that is central axis or main axis of the inflorescence. Example, bottle brush. Here this is the bottle brush flower. Here you could find the sessile flowers. Next one is the spikelet. It is literally known as small spike. The inflorescence with the branched central axis, each branch is called as spikelet. The spikelet contains the sessile flowers in acropetal succession, that is older flowers at bottom, younger flowers at top region, that is acropetal succession. Here in this picture you could find the glooms, lemma, pallet, lodicule, stamen and pistil and styles. So these are the modified forms which presents in the spikelet arrangement. Glooms is a pair of bracts which present in the base, and each sessile flower has the lemma which is the form of bract and pallet, that is bracteole. Here tepals are reduced to colorless scaly leaves, that is called as lodicule, and each flower has the stamen and pistil, that is male part and female part of the flower. Example for spikelet is paddy and wheat inflorescence, and this is the inflorescence of paddy. Next one is the catkin, and this is pedulous spike with long and dropping axis bearing small unisexual or bisexual flowers. Here the spike or a pedunculus is weak, so it's look like dropping down, it won't stay straight upright. So it is also called as ament. Example for this is piper nigrum, that is pepper plant, and this is the inflorescence of pepper plant, where you can find the inflorescence which is dropping down, which has the bisexual or unisexual flowers. Next one is the spadix. Here the peduncle, that is main axis of inflorescence, is fleshy. It contains unisexual flowers, that is the female flowers are arranged at basal point and male flowers are arranged at upper region, and the neutral flowers are arranged in the middle region. Here the flowers are sessile. The entire inflorescence is surrounded or covered by a brightly colored enlarged bract that do the productive function, that is called as spath. Example for Spadix is Kokis nucifera, that is coconut. Here this is the spath of or Spadix of coconut. Here you could find the male flower and female flower and the primary rachis and secondary rachis. And this is the picture of coconut inflorescence, that is in Spadix form. And next one is the panicle. It is a branched raceme. Example for this is mango. It is also called compound raceme or raceme of racemes. So this is the flower of mango. So this is about the Racemose inflorescence based on the main axis elongated. Thank you so much for watching.